Do you want to know what is so wild? Not all you're going to remember this, but dude, I haven't worn this thing in 3 years. I haven't worn this thing since the last time I played Airsoft. I just found it. Hold on, I'm going to show you something cool. This was a custom one made for me. Kind of hard to see, but you guys will recognize that. One of the first tattoos I ever got. And then the first ever jersey I got. It's so wild to me that I'm finding all this shit, man.
Hard drive loaded up, lunch double and coated wood. Zip up all your junk.
In a way, it's also kind of gross that I just put that on because I'm pretty sure I've never washed it. First link in the description. Go to Real Dudes Inc. and purchase it, as they are resellers for Americans, as most of my viewers are UK and US viewers. We're going to be going over some new beta updates that they had just released. I'm going to be giving you guys my config, and I'm going to be talking to you guys about their new trusted mode. Let's hop into the video. Before we do go any further, I also want to mention that this video is also brought to you by TrivCrib. If you guys are looking for the best deal on 1 year Nitro Boost, you guys can find it over here in the description, trivcrib.gg. For 1 year of Nitro Boost, you're looking at about $35, and you can use code TABS on checkout to save yourself some more. Of course, I have other sponsors, but Triv will remain the best possible price to get yourself Nitro Boost, as well as all the other services he has, including boosts, a boost bot, streaming services, mass DMs, business plans, region changes for Steam, as well as high quality Discord tokens, not stolen ones, so you don't have to worry if you are creating bots yourself. So what is going on, everyone? I hope you guys are having a great day. My name's Tabs, but of course you guys know that. We're going to do a quick overview of the cheat itself, and then we're going to go into my configuring and such. But I wanted to talk about Midnight and bring it up again because it's been like 3 or 4 months since I last talked about Midnight. And I wanted to talk about their trust features and how great they are at trying to make sure that everything they do saves their customers. I have not tried to use this in an untrusted manner and tried to get myself in red trust, but we have used this in multiple games of good trust factor road to globals. So when it comes to the trust factor on Midnight, they are trying their best. And from what I see, there is not too many complaints about it, especially for a $5 cheat, which is very nice to see. Going into the first tab, we do have our globals and our weapons for Aimbot. Again, globals you can set for whatever that you don't want to manually set yourself. But if you go into weapons, you can change everything from AK-47 all the way down to any gun in the game. You can enable Aimbot, choose the hitbox. You can scale your FOV based on distance. You got smoothing distance based, ignore jump, your FOV smoothing recoil control, and your normal legit bot as per usual. Now, because we have trusted mode on, we can still use trigger bot, but we can't use unlegit features like backtrack or peace silent. There's also, you can use auto wall, but you can't use a min damage. It's a little strange. I do believe that this just is auto wall for raging, but these can't be turned on as it is a trusted mode. I'm sure you can hear that click. Can't turn anything on. So we do have the legit mode on, and of course we are on AK-47 right now. We can give you a little idea here. By the way, this config does come with the skins, which is pretty cool. We got some dope skins set up, and we've got a really nice knife here. As you can see, the play side is very, very red. It's a perfect phase 2, I believe, Doppler. So we're gonna just test this out with the AK. Perfect. No issues at all. We can open this back up and go to the Deagle, for example. We got the Desert Eagle right here. We're going to equip that. Hitbox, we're going to go nearest, not just head. Of course, for FOV, we're going to keep it at 1 and 1. Usually I'd use peace silent, but again, we're trying to, negate that trust factor. So let's try this out. Okay, well, obviously not having any issues getting headshots. Okay, I spoke too soon. Still not an issue. It's probably just trying to figure out what target to actually hit because they were lined up there. But it's still working perfectly. Again, you can shoot the chest, you can shoot the head. It's going to lock on to basically anything closest to the crosshair. And of course, you're always going to want to aim for head. Moving on from the aimbot, we do have anti-aims, which we can't use because we have the legit settings on. The trusted mode. So of course you would have anti-aims in your type of anti-aims. For pitch, it's probably just down and up. For some reason, you want to stay away from this if you don't plan to just throw away the account, because generally you get untrusted for raging by default. We have visuals for player, teammates, and shared. In players, you can do everything like health bar, diffusing, ammo bar, flash, scope, box, name, distance, weapon, weapon icon, bomb, money, planting, diffuse kit, and health bar. Obviously, using this drag and drop system, you could really overpopulate your screen very fast, as you can see. But you can see that health bar works fine. I can't get them to shoot at me currently on this map the way I have it set up. I've done some custom commands so that they would look all nice, because normally there's 40 bots on this map. But again, you can literally just drag and drop all this back off once you're done. And by the way, for things like the weapon icon, you can put it on the top, you can put it on the sides, and same with name, etc. So I don't actually use any of this, so I'm going to take it all off. But of course, for ESP, you can do enable, only visible, off-screen ESP, aka oof arrows, sound ESP, visible chams, invisible chams, animated wireframe, and all the wire types, or sorry, all the cham types like glass, animated metallic, glow 2, animated wireframe, crystal, crystal 2, pearlescent crystal, and animated wireframe. And you can change the animation color. In glow, we do have visible and non-visible. For some reason, their glow doesn't cause red trust, apparently. I've asked multiple people that use Midnight as a main cheat, and people that are cheating even with $300 inventories, they still use it. Apparently, using visible glow is something that people really like to do. So I don't really get it, but good on you, I guess, if you'd like to use that. Again, you can do your teammates as well, same as enemies, and shared ESP, which you can enable and disable sending from local client. Turning that off and going into items, we have weapons, which you can see a weapon behind a box, which will visualize the ESP, so you can do enabled for danger zone filters. Cham's visible, so you can make this cham red. We're going to do a nice blue. We have invisible, which would be black, but we don't really care about that. And then type, default, flat, glow, metallic, etc. We're going to keep it on default. You could do glow as well, as you could see, but I'm not going to do that. I have no reason to, and I have invis off anyways. So we've got that. You could drag a box. You could do the ammo bar for it, the weapon name on the top, the weapon icon on the bottom, and the distance. Again, unnecessary. I think the chams are clean, and I'm not really a fan of actual written down ESP. Moving on from weapons, we do have grenades here. We can do icons, trajectory, and prediction. For trajectory, we can click this and change it for all the colors. So a frag grenade, we can make green. Molotov, we would make like a dark orange. Flashbangs, we could make white. Smoke grenades, we could make, technically this should be blue, just so you know it's safe. And a decoy grenade could be pink. We also have prediction, where we'll get our prediction line. Of course, we're going to want to go like a nice blue. Frag grenade, Molotov, flashbang, decoy, and smoke grenade for glow. We have chams for the frags, the Molotovs, the flashbangs, etc. We're not going to change any of that. And of course, we have bombs. We have bomb, world timer, and scream timer. We have a cham for it and glow as well. Moving on from the items, we do have view. Here you can change your hands. So if I wanted to have nice blue, like darkish bluish hands. We also have knife in other hand. Override FOV. Jesus. View model FOV to go forward and back. And of course, you can change the X, Y, and Z as well, and add things like roll. From view model over to world, we do have wall modulate, static proc modulate, skybox modulate, custom skyboxes, removals, bloom amount. Bloom is really nice for chams if you want to use that. Keeping your bloom around maybe 4 will probably make your chams look better. You also do have fog, which you can change here, like a nice dark gray. We could do a start and an end, and then you can change the density. Sadly, on custom maps, I'm not going to be able to show a lot of that stuff, but that's just the way it is with custom maps. Moving on from view to HUD, we have aim position helper, aim target hitbox, aim recoil dot, aim FOV, reveal overwatch, third person velocity graph, spectator list, player list, and bind list. Sniper crosshairs in-game, overlay or off. We're going to do in-game. Show damage dealt, hit marker, hit sound, radar with enable and in-game. So we're actually going to disable that. Radar's not very good. As far as I'm aware, we could put the spectator list right beside my webcam. We have a scale, size, and alpha for the radar. We have an aspect ratio changer. And then from HUD, you do have your main. So you have streaming mode, trusted mode. And if you click on this, it'll tell you disable all server-side detected features. For streaming mode, it is for this feature to work properly, you need to disable anti-aliasing. Basically, this will hide all your visuals and stuff. So sadly, I can't show you that because I don't have Master Loser's bypass to enable me to do game capture, and I play in Windows anyways, so like it wouldn't really help. There is auto accept and walkbot, deathmatch mode, hitbox scaling, knife bot, type, quick, backstab, or auto for knife bot. Clan tag, you can do rotate, print, or brute force. Custom clan tag, custom nickname, visual bind, misc bind, menu bind, profile changer, and inventory changer. and unload cheat. I will be going over the skin changer again shortly. Just give me a moment. It is kind of weird. Moving into Misc with movement, you have bunny hop, duck in air, edge jump, quick stop, strafe assist with legit view and directional, with the smoothing, strafe assist, edge bug, and then exo jump bug, fast walk, and slow walk, and the speed for that are all disabled because of the trusted mode. Moving on from that to the cloud, we have your configs, your movement, and your grenades. Your grenades are going to be like grenade helper, essentially. Your movement is going to be also a movement recorder, but you can't really do too much here. It's mostly on the website, which I'll show you in a moment. And then, of course, configs, and we can see that I have mine here, so I'm going to save it. And again, it'll be available to you guys. I like their little notification system as well. It's very nice. So if you're wondering how the rest of the stuff that isn't in the menu is done, kind of like your inventory changer and your profile changer, you are going to go over to midnight.im and go to your user support panel, or sorry, your user control panel. Cloud Radar can be found here as well. It is connecting. It's not going to show the data in-game because I am in a custom match. But you have your cloud configs, which you can share here, set as default, etc. for when the cheat launches. You have your inventory changer that is very easy to use. I kind of hate that it's not in the cheat, but either way, you can go to add an item. We're going to go to pistol, and we're going to say, let's say I want a P2000. Let's say I want a fire emerald. I want to make it minimal wear. I want a custom name of fire. Custom seed, you can leave it blank. Stat track, we can do O2. Click save. Boom, done. Game updated in the background. You can't really see it because this is a weird thing that I'm doing. But you would open up your inventory. You'd see that you got a P2000. You'd replace for CT. You'd go in here. You'd go pistol, P2000. And now we have a P2K. Now that you're back on the website, you can go to your grenade packs, which they have multiple of on the form after you become a member that you can then add to this. You can go to movement and do the same with your movement changer. Share your movement, download other movements, and go to profile changer and do your custom profile. Again, I can show you this working right now, and we'll do so. So just take in what you see on screen. And as you can see, we're in game, and you can see everything here. It's just that I don't have Prime on this account, so technically I have to unfreeze my skill group, but you can see that it is there. And you can see everything has gotten added just as we wanted it to. Anyways, guys, I wanted to go over this just because I think Midnight's a good cheat. And honestly, at the end of the day, if you guys want to see more Midnight gameplay, let me know. Get this video to 200 likes. Ultimately, Midnight is one of those cheats that I'm going to have to recommend when it comes to having fun in the game. If you're really worried about red trust, honestly, your only option is to go to a external cheat or just trick CSGO into thinking you have good trust by spending a shitload of money on in-game skins. Make sure you're buying them in-game and not in the market, or else it just doesn't work the same. My name's Tabz, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Later, bros. Peace.